You mean we sleep with them?
Kelvin nodded without shame.
Exactly. No love, just business.
With men and women?
Peace asked quietly.
Yes,
He said, smiling.
you will thank me later. It's not about who, it's about how much.
He stood.
I'll give you 2 days.
He said.
Think about it, no pressure. But this house is only for those who are serious about the game.
Behind the glamour, part 1. The sky over River State was always heavy at dawn, as if the clouds bore the same weight as its people. Dreams slowed down by hardship, hope softened by years of disappointment. In a quiet town within Oba Ebema Ndoni local government, life moved to the rhythm of resilience. Red earth paths, leaning kiosks, and the cracking of oil-laced fires shaped the mornings. Here lived 3 young women, each born to poverty, but none willing to die with it. Olivia was the eldest. She is 24 years old, confident and fiercely determined. Her hands were her instruments, turning dull hair into sculpted beauty, tired faces into arts. She was the kind of woman who looked struggle in the eye and dared it to blink. Peace, 22 years old, was quick-witted, daring, with a taste for glamour. Her makeup was always flawless, her clothes bold. She carried herself like a starlet, even when walking barefoot on the cracked concrete. She believed luck wasn't found, it was made. Grace, just 21 years old, was the softest of the trio. Calm, quiet, and deeply rooted in her Christian faith. She had the gentlest touch with clients and the strongest heart behind her silence. Her convictions were her compass. Together, they ran a small roadside beauty kiosk, Divine Sisters Beauty Hub, a rusty zinc-roof structure with fading posters of bridal hairstyles and glossy makeup looks torn by rain and time. They made just enough to feed themselves and buy new hair attachments, but their dreams were too large for the narrow roadside that held them. In the evenings, they would gather beneath a mango tree at the back of Olivia's family compound. It was there Olivia first unrolled a worn-out newspaper ad, her fingers tracing the bold words, "Start your dream in Lagos. Beauty career opportunity awaits." That evening, they swore to chase the life they deserved. 2 weeks later, they packed lightly. They carried their bags, makeup kits, faith and fear bundled together. Their mothers cried, their fathers nodded silently, neighbors offered prayers. The girls rode out of Omuku in an old interstate bus, bouncing along pothole-riddled roads, past rivers, bushes and towns blurred by speed and ambition. As the sun rose over Lagos, the city greeted them with horns, fumes and movements. Every inch of space throbbed with human hustle, men shouting over loudspeakers, hawkers weaving through traffic, women balancing basins of goods on their heads. They met him at a corner joint in Ojota. He introduced himself as Mr. Sunday, a house agent with connections and good deals. He spoke quickly, laughed loudly, and counted their money even faster. He promised a room in Ikeja, clean, comfortable, affordable, available the next morning. They had nowhere else to go. They believed him. That night, they slept in front of a locked kiosk. Olivia called around their backs. Peace kept her phone hidden inside her clothes, same as Grace. After she quickly said a short prayer, she also slept off. Then the morning came. Mr. Sunday didn't. His phone was switched off. The address he gave led them to an empty lot. Lagos has begun to show its teeth. With their money gone, they became wanderers in the city of gold. Days melted into nights on dusty sidewalks. They bathed at petrol stations, slept under bridges, brushed off mosquitoes with raindrops. Survival became routine. They scouted clubs for clients, makeup gigs, anything. Sometimes they got lucky, small weddings, baby showers, but most times they were ignored. Their bright-colored business cards became worn. Their heels cracked, their laughter faded. But they stayed together until one evening, outside a bakery in Surulere, a black Toyota slowed down. The engine pulled. The window slid open.
"Hello, ladies,"
said the voice. They turned. He stepped out, tall, sharply dressed, wristwatch glinting like a promise.
My name is Calvin.
He said.
You look like you need help.
They didn't speak. He smiled, calm, charming, dangerous in ways they hadn't learned to recognize yet. With the bags he saw in their hands, he knew they had accommodation issues, so he offered to assist them.
I have space in my house,
he said,
and I help young women. I don't need anything in return.
They looked at one another, tired, hungry, and desperate for a roof over their head. Followed him. That night, everything began to change.